Hey, what's up, guys? Talking about back from the video. Today, I want to do my web series there. What if Naruto had a sister, part 17 there. So, mostly in the previous part there, in part 16, we see uh, mostly Team 7 there, going after, possibly trying to retrieve Sasuke there and stuff like that. Mostly they get to the cave there. Well, technically, they get to the bridge there. Orochimaru actually was taunting Naruto there. Naruto was getting really, really pissed off there and stuff like that, saying Sasuke's in good hands and stuff like that. That's what he was saying to Orochimaru was saying there and stuff like that. And then Naruto was like, bring him back, you rotten bastard there. So he does that there and stuff like that, turn into the Nine Tails, technically turning himself into the Four Tail state. So he turns himself into the Four Tail state there. Uh, technically, Naruto was attacking Orochimaru like in the original series there with the Four Tail Naruto, and he made some walls there. Naruto busts through the fucking walls and shit like that. Sakura was trying to stop him there, and then she gets hit by the fucking tail there, like in the original series. But Naruto actually jumps on top of Naruto and actually gives him a hug, and he's like, calm down, Naruto, and stuff like that. It's just thing there and stuff like that, and then he technically reverts really slow back there to his regular form there because Naruto technically hugging him there. Also, she also has the Nine Tails in her also, and mostly because there's like the two Nine Tails were talking and stuff, saying like, well, uh, well, we have like an issue on our hands and stuff like that. So, and then Naruto technically calms down and stuff like that, and they're like, okay, let's go after Sasuke and stuff. So technically they go after Sasuke. Mostly in like in the original series, Naruto runs out and stuff. He yells his name and stuff, and then and then mostly Sakura came up first, and he said, he's like, and Sasuke was like, "What are you doing here, Sakura?" And there, Naruto come over, and he's like, oh, he's like, he's like, he's like Sakura. No, Sasuke was like Sakura there. And then Naruto and Naruto come out there. He's like Naruto and Naruto and stuff like that. And then he was saying stuff about that there and stuff. And he's like pointing the sword right at him and stuff. He's like, and then Naruto uh, pulls up right on his neck there. He said, "If you hurt Naruto, I will fucking kill you." That's what Naruto was saying. And definitely Sasuke saying, "Really, Naruto? You can really fucking kill me?" And then he disappears, walks off with Kabuto there, and stuff like that. So that was happening with that there. So that was the end of the part 16, or yeah, part 17 there. So let's go into part 18 there. So yes, part 18 when Naruto has a sister, and mostly Naruto and Naruto were training there at Sasuke and or not Sasuke, but Kashi and Naruto were trying to teach Naruto and Naruto training there. Mostly Kashi did got out of the hospital during this time there, but he was teaching Naruto and Naruto how to do mostly the Rasengan there, mostly trying to build the chakra nature and stuff like that, and try to make the chakra nature more effective there and stuff like that for it. Naruto actually has wind chakra, like in the original series. He has wind there, but most of his wind chakra is mostly per person and stuff like that. Where I'm actually going to get Naruto there for the Rasengan. Mostly I'm gonna give her like technically she might have water mostly I'm just gonna say she has water elements and stuff like that. So technically hers is mostly like she has to hold like in a spear like this there, and actually and the Rasengan is mostly showing like weight like whirlpools inside the thing, and like has like the like waves going back and forth into like a whirlpool type of Rasengan there. But mostly Naruto's Rasengan there, they clash with them. Naruto and Naruto clash with the thing there. Mostly the wind actually outdoes the water there because the wind chakra is a little bit more powerful in the water chakra there. What Naruto actually has water nature, and Naruto has wind nature there and stuff like that. So mostly Naruto is still trying to learn how to do the Rasen Shuriken there. Naruto there is trying to learn how to do something with water. I think it might be mostly I'm gonna go with the the uh, the Thai water jutsu. So technically, she was technically learning how to do the Thai water jutsu. So the Thai, yeah, like a tornado, technically a tornado, water tornado, technically, mostly a tide, yeah, a tidal wave Rasengan. I'm just gonna call it tidal wave Rasengan, or the Rasan tidal wave. Yeah, the Rasan tidal wave. That's what it's gonna be called. The Narcos Rasengan's nature will be what's uh, tidal Rasengan or Rasan tidal wave. Rasan tidal wave. That's what it's gonna be called. So they try to get the stuff down there. Naruto got down the Rasen Shuriken there, not as perfect there, like in the original series. He never got down as perfect. Same Naruto trying to do the Thai Rasengan. And mostly they get to the battlefield there. Mostly Akashi was taking on the guy with the hearts there. Technically, he mostly the guy who honestly takes the hearts there. He mostly can easily take any hearts there and stuff like that. Kashi and Team 8 or Team 10 were technically struggling because technically at this time their Asuma died. He still dies in this version also, but but Team 10 was like led by Kashi there, and mostly they're having a hard time going against this guy and stuff until Naruto and Naruto have arrived there, and mostly technically they were getting pushed there. Naruto was powering up the Rasen Shuriken there, and Naruto was actually powering up the Naruto is technically powering up the Thai explosion, or yeah, the Thai explosion there. Not Thai explosion. The whirlpool Rasengan, or the Rasan whirlpool. The Rasan I forgot the Rasan whirlpool there technically, and mostly technically Naruto's actually starting up her thing there. She's like, get ready and stuff like that. She told Naruto, she's like, get ready and stuff. He's like, right. Naruto throws the Rasen Shuriken there at first there, and he's like, this is like lame and stuff like that. So he trying to catch the thing there, and here comes Naruto throwing up that chakra there, and she has to hold it in both hands there, and she's like, take this, and she throws the Rasen whirlpool, the Rasen whirlpool there, and then it combines with the Rasen Shuriken there, and then turns into a Rasen Hurricane. Rasen Hurricane. That's what combined with the Rasen Shuriken and the Sand Whirlpool combined makes the Rasen Hurricane. The Rasen Hurricane hits the guy with the thing. He's getting hit all around and stuff like that. You see like a cloud of like a hurricane cloud going around him and stuff. He's like, fucking crap. He was getting fucked around. Naruto actually knocked his ass down with the Rasen Hurricane there. Mostly if you combine with the Rasen Whirlpool and the the Rasan Shuriken there. It makes the Rasan Hurricane. So it mostly they combine their power, they combine their chakras there, and actually hit the guy there, knocking the motherfucker out pretty quickly. He technically died there because in the original series, with Naruto hit him with the Rasan Shuriken there, he almost completely died. So technically, the guy completely gets fucking wiped because of this. So technically, the heart guy, the guy who honestly was stealing people's hearts, he uh died pretty quickly. He died pretty quickly there with that massive attack Naruto actually did and stuff. So when that was going on with that stuff there, they're like, yeah, we won and shit. We beat this motherfucker and shit. And then mostly we seen like in the original series, uh, technically, fucking Asuna or Shikamaru actually was giving flowers to Asuna there, saying he's like, you technically was one of the best senseis we ever had there and stuff like that. And Naruto and Naruto actually come over and they're like, he was a good sensei. No one Naruto actually did train under him because she was on those team selections there. She said, yeah, he was a real good sensei there. Can't believe that he passed on and he just died with his honor there and stuff like that. That's what she was technically saying to Shikamaru there. And Shikamaru was like, yeah, thanks, Naruto. He's like, mostly, she's like, let me go buy you like lunch and stuff. So technically, and then he's like, that sounds great and stuff. So Naruto and Naruto were like technically hanging out with Shikamaru there. And mostly Shikamaru was talking about Asuma there, saying how great of a sensei was and stuff like that. So he technically talked about him and stuff like that. And Kurama actually heard that there, and she's like, Asuma is gone and stuff, and she's like, yeah and stuff. We tried to stop him, but he technically died in battle there. But when he died in battle, it kind of was a major shock there to see him died in battle and stuff like that. And technically, Carmine hears this there, and she's like, wow, I can't believe that there. He died and stuff. And mostly in the original series, technically she didn't know until like right after the pain arc, but she kind of knows a little bit more now because because of this what if there. So yeah, that was going on with that stuff there. Naruto and Naruto were technically still trying to get better at the Rasan with the Rasan gun, or not the Rasan gun, but the Rasan Shuriken and the Tai or the Rasan Whirlpool. Technically, the Rasan Whirlpool there, and and they're trying to combine their powers to make the Rasan Hurricane there. They're like, we need to get this down there. Let's combine. Naruto was like saying, let's combine our chakra there to make the Rasan Hurricane. So they're trying to get down the Rasan Hurricane there. Technically, Naruto throws the Rasan Shuriken, Naruto throws it there, and they're trying to get down the Rasan Hurricane there to make it more and more powerful there. And the Rasan Hurricane is technically the the name I'm actually gonna give the combined with the Rasan Shuriken and the Rasan Whirlpool. So they're trying to get it down and stuff like that, and they're trying to train really, really hard to get it down and stuff like that. And they're like, with this power, and Naruto was like, with this power there, we can definitely bring Sasuke back to the village there. And Naruto was like, yeah, we can finally bring him back there if we have this power there and stuff like that for it. And Sakura was technically looking over them, Naruto and Naruto, the whole time. She's like and she was kind of like remembering what Granny Chio was actually saying to her there. Mostly didn't really said it in the last in part 16 or part 16 there, where mostly we see a flashback there, and Granny Chino was saying something about this to Sakura, saying yeah, the tail beast is inside of the Gars also is in them. It's also like the technically Akashi was actually saying something about that. They were saying, yeah, Naruto and Naruto actually have televisions inside of them. Also, they have the Nine Tails there, and mostly technically she kind of learns what the Nine Tails is, like in the original series. Um, but mostly Naruto and Naruto actually both have them. So technically, mostly Sakura's technically watching over them a little bit more closer, and uh, and uh, and stuff like that for it. It's something like in the original series, Naruto having a broken arm. He doesn't have a broken arm in this one, so yep. That's pretty much it on this what if. So the next one is uh, technically the next what if is I think we go into the I think it was the pain arc is the next one. I think the pain arc might be the next one. Yeah, the pain arc might be the next arc. There, I know we're flying through the Shippuden there because the canon was pretty small. So yep. That's pretty much it. Comment, rate, more responsive to members. We like web members. Please subscribe. Hit notification when we see more uploads. Wait, no, we go into Sockscape, the Robe Sockscape arc. That's the next one. My bad. Not the paint arc. The Robe Sockscape arc. So yep, that's pretty much it. Comment, rate, more responsive to this purpose. We like web members. Please subscribe. Hit notification when we see more uploads. Rate, more responsive to this purpose. We like carry out. Out of peace.